I'm Billy, this is my wife Randi, and a year ago we launched Gospel Church in January of 2022, and we're in a city called Fredonia, which is about 45 minutes outside of Buffalo.
So Randi is part of a family of 7 that started Destiny in a living room. And then a few years later, Billy walks through our doors of our church, and at that time, he was diagnosed with cancer and was really looking for hope and found Christ. And the beautiful thing about that was that he was healed.
Our role at Destiny was, we were youth pastors together for 6 years, and then we were actually campus pastors at a location there. And we had really determined in our heart that we were gonna be at Destiny forever. I mean, it was never an idea that we'd be church planners. And her sister met some guy that's from this area, and we came out to do the wedding. That was in 2018.
So when we came here, I think at first, we were leaving from my sister's wedding, and he was like, there's something different about this place, but there's something missing.
And so we just, we knew that he was calling us here, but the first 2 trips, it just seemed like it would have been crazy.
Yeah.
To just get up and move.
Yeah.
And so we kind of held on to it probably for a solid year.
Yeah, we definitely took the first year. He took the first year really praying. Second year was both of us kind of like asking God. And then going into that third year was when we sat down with Pastor Obed and Lisette.
Yeah, I'll never forget that day when they walked into our house. They told us that it's just been in their heart that they wanted to plant a church. And we told them to give us some time, let us think about it. And my wife and I got together, and I'll never forget, we're at dinner, and I said, let's approach this like they're our own children. And them being spiritual sons and daughters, that's what we did. And we went back and said, we want to support this dream of yours any way we can. We're going to put it into steps. We're gonna create a process so you do it right.
I remember clearly a conversation that someone had with Pastor Obed, and he said, I don't take people to church planting conferences because they always want to start their own church. And I remember Pastor Obed looking at him and saying, that's exactly why I take people to church planting conferences. And you saw the 18 years of everything they had said they had been about come to fruition.
And just like any parents, you have concerns. How are they gonna make it? Is he gonna find a job? How are they gonna survive? And again, we went back to the idea like these were our own children. And so we decided, and I'll never forget when we shared it with them, that we said, we don't want you guys to work. We want you guys to go and build this dream. And we as a church family are gonna support you for 1.5 years. And so you don't have to go find a job and then build the church at the same time. We want you to go there and fall in love with this community without having the burden of paying bills. And I thought that was one of our greatest investments that we made. And just seeing the process, how it went, God was so in it. Like I believe God is in it when you do send your children into their next phase of life.
And I feel like as young church planners, there's always this fear in us that we're gonna come before our pastors as if they're like our bosses and our managers, and we forget that like they love us like they're kids. And then when it came time to find a place to launch the church, the building we're sitting in had actually been for sale. And we approached the owners of the building, said, could we use this to launch our church? And they said, oh no, we wanna sell it.
And we said, if this is supposed to be what we're supposed to pursue, God will make it clear. And we attended our conference, and on the last night, they posted about the giveaway. And there was this $20,000 giveaway to churches, church planters. And they said, submit your story, and we're gonna pick somebody. Pastor Dino, he was up there, and he said, we have one more surprise. We have another $20,000 to give away. And they called up Church Plant 1006, and they said Gospel Church from Western New York, and we won the $20,000 giveaway. And that's when we knew this was the building to pursue.
That was confirmation for us. And so today, at the time of this filming, actually is our 1-year anniversary. We announced that the building's paid off already. And we can go into our 2nd year ministry now with that burden lifted and keep building faith to get our people to know God really can do the impossible. Yeah. That's for sure.
I want to encourage all of you pastors to be sending pastors, not just pastors that sit there and say, help me build my dream, but let's help build their dream as well, because they're going to go places we probably never will and touch people we will never meet.